Hey guys, today's Friday, August the 4th of 2023, and I want to go over the dollar, energy, metal sector. So without any further delay, let's get into it. As you can see, we got a squeeze play signal to the upside on the weekly. Green trigger right here, and you can see the PPS buy signal came in around July the 3rd, and targets are $83 to $84 at 37.5% Fibo. On the daily, still strong. Dips are being bought and pushing higher, 82.43. A little stalling here on the histogram, but it's still strong. And the path of least resistance to the upside. RBOB, same thing. We're kissing 289, just kind of chopping around there. Although on the daily, it's a little more weaker. We already got a PPS sell signal. And they slammed it really hard. And now it's kind of like back in chop mode. So we got to see what's going to happen with crude. But crude is leading the way. And let's see if our Bob could get out at least and close above 287. That's key. And maybe even 291. Natural gas got a nice little slam down. However, it's been holding that 248 level right here. And now it's getting this little bounce. We're in top of that, we're in a squeeze play on the daily. On the weekly, it triggered long. You got the two green dots right here. So the path of least resistance is to the upside. Heating oil is looking lovely. You remember when we were here around this chop fest right here, back and forth, oscillating in the weekly? You remember that, right? Right here. And it was in a weekly squeeze play. And look, it triggered here long on July the 7th. And it's just been grinding higher. As you can see with the price action. It already kissed 302. Next levels would be 335 all the way to 349. But so far, it's going up. Let's go to the metals real quick and see what's going on here. The dollar's getting strong. So gold and silver are getting some pressure to the downside. However, it's still positive. Unless we break below 1940, then things are going to start changing. But you can see that the pressure is to the downside. And now we're in a squeeze play on the weekly, not on the daily. But on the daily, we have a PPS sell signal. However, we haven't broken down the 1966 level. So we're just hovering around there. If we break down below 1966, then it's going to start looking negative on the daily. And the weekly is still positive, 1941. So let's gotta watch that. We got a PPS sell signal on silver. You don't have it on gold yet. So as long as we don't close below 23.23 and also 22.80, things are still positive. But so far, there's some weakness showing, and you can see it right here. Squeeze play that just triggered July the 24th. And as you can see, the pressure, like it wants to explode or go further down. As you can see right here on the weekly histogram. And you got a PPS sell signal on the daily and on the weekly on silver. So silver is a little more weaker compared to gold. Copper, remember, I told you watch out. Just because you see that explosion to the upside, the important thing is the close on the week. And we pull right back in. So still in the triangular formation. I'd never go long or never, do anything with the first signal because I know there's always traps. So you just got to be cautious. But this is the one to watch for the big move that's about to explode compared to everybody else in the metal sector. Copper's the one to watch. So far, it's still, chopping around, 385 is key. If it closes below that, it might probably test this trend line here. And then maybe bounce over there and then just keep going back and forth until it's ready to either go up, down, or continue going sideways. Palladium got a nice little sell, test that trend line, fail, and now it looks like it's pushing lower. You can see it on the daily and on the weekly. So path of least resistance to the downside. Target is 894. And also 904. 904 and 894 are your targets to the downside, especially that 894. It's probably going to retest that. And if it doesn't take it out and continues up, that's probably a nice little entry point But if it does test it and pushes it lower, then it's probably going to go lower. But even if it tests it, but if it holds and then it starts going up, maybe that's a good, entry to the upside. Let's go to Palladium, see what's cooking there. Oops, wrong signal. Yeah, nothing's really cooking here in Palladium. As you can see, still negative. Hasn't even closed above 1345. So I wouldn't go long. You're in a squeeze play already right here on the daily chop fest, 1185. So I would stay away from Palladium. Palladium's been a tough one to kind of figure out. I don't know why. It's just so oversold. Cycles haven't been working out. Let's look at the dollar real quick because King Dollar is moving up. Very surprised. Look at that. Pulled back. They bought it. Broke the Gann. This is the 1x2. The 1x2. Look at that. Still chucking along. Tom D Mark knife candle. Didn't even work. It chucked along, hit the 75%, which is at 102.06. Pushed even higher, pulled back, and it's somewhere around here. So what is probably where it wants to go? It may want to test the 50 again. 103.35. That's where it's heading. Mobile bands are positive. Fikonashis are positive. Trend color is positive. So this building is bringing pressure to the metal sector. And that's where it wants to go. That's your next level to watch. 103.35. Once we get there, what's going to happen? Is it going to go sideways, stall, pull back, go back down, or continue grinding higher and maybe test 104.16? We will see. Let's look at natural gas because this is an important month, August. As you can see, they slammed us down all the way to 245. And the daily level here held pretty good. I was impressed. Even, the weekly had more. You had one more to go, and it never went down there to that, 244? But the daily level held, which was that 246, and it went as down as 245 and kind of went sideways. And around, what session was that, 230? They just kept buying it up, went above the 50. Or the midpoint, 252, hit that high. That was yesterday's session. Never pulled back to kiss 253. And now you're all the way up here. Today, statistically, is another down day. So we'll see. It may play out, may not. Key levels, key targets to watch. At 263 right here. That's your big target for the month of August. If we could get up there, kiss it, hold it, and continue going higher, then the month of August could be playing out positive. But 263 is your big target. Your next target, well, it's Friday, so it's not that much to go. If we could hold, well, that's not going to matter. If we could get to at least 265, that's very positive. But it's Friday, who knows? But as long as we hold 253, that's good because at least you're above the midpoint on the daily. In the weekly, you got a little more to go to get to that. And then we'll do a video over the weekend, once we get our close to see what are the key levels for the for next week. But so far, I was telling you, watch out for 265, and we failed it here. And 263 is your level you want to watch. I think that's it. Let's look at maybe one more chart here. Kind of did it backwards. I want to show you the importance of the Akumo cloud. As you can see, this is a strong level right here, that 248, and look how it pierced it right here. Another strong level right here from the Kumo cloud, 245, and it found support here, and even the linear regression channel. As long as it didn't go all the way deep, but you can see that the Kumo cloud is very effective to telling you key support, and it just plots it out for you. You don't have to do anything. That's why I think the Kumo cloud is very valuable. MACD positive signal. So that's looking good on the daily. And you can see that we bouncing off the cloud. So that's positive too. We're bouncing off the cloud. We failed at 50, but now we closed above it. So target would be that 20, that 262, and back to the midpoint, which is 264. That's it. I hit my 10-minute mark. Hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on the dollar, metals, and the energy sector.